Hey guys, this is Chris from Empire Bricks and welcome to another video. So today I'm doing something that I haven't done before, and that is show you guys a collection of my Lego Star Wars stuff. So this particular video, as you can see by now, is about all my instruction booklets. I've laid them all on the floor so you can have a look at them, and it gives you guys an idea of the sets that I own, even though I have sets that don't have instruction booklets anymore. Um, and it's also nice, to see some old sets, new sets, maybe, show you guys some sets that you haven't seen before. So let's dive right in. I'll just work from the top down and see where we end up. So in the corner over here, there is the Sith Infiltrator. I think I got this in a very, very recent haul. I've put it together. I'm still missing two figures, so I'm not able to review it yet. But I got those on Bricklink, so they'll be coming in soon. So expect a review about this set in the near future. Right next to that are two sets that I actually own since 1999. It's the X-Wing and the Y-Wing with Darth Vader's TIE Advanced. I put them both together. They're in my holiday home. I haven't reviewed them yet. They are pretty heavily discolored though. But I might do a review on them because it's pretty cool to see some old sets, especially the X-Wing, which was a much, much better build than I expected after all these years. Going up to the next one, it's three booklets, but it's basically the same set. It's the Star Destroyer. You might recognize it from the Jeddah mock that I did. If you haven't seen that mock, please check out my channel. It's a really, really cool mock. It's the city of Jeddah with the Star Destroyer above it. And this is the set that I used. I bought it like 1.5 months ago, but it came in the box already built, so I haven't actually rebuilt it, which is something that is still on my wish list. So really looking forward to that. But I registered for a Lego event in May where I am taking Jeddah, so I need to keep it in one piece for now. Moving up, this is pretty hard to see, but it's set 9748, and it's a Mindstorms R2D2. I think I've shown it in my Lego room tour before. I have rebuilt it. It needs some parts renewed because they're broken. But in general, I think this is a really cool set to do a review on. It's motorized. You can program it with a computer, but the software is very outdated because this is from 2001 or something. So I have to figure out how I'm going to solve that, but certainly want to do something with that. Underneath that one, there is the AAT, I think, and this is the only one that has a kind of weird cover, this one. As you can see, there is no banner like this. The set number is not on the front, I think. So it's kind of weird, but it's this set. I have it. Haven't reviewed it yet, but definitely will be doing that in the future. Moving up a little bit, it's the Resistance Troop Transporter. This one I did a review on. I'm really happy to have it. If you have seen the review, I've been extremely positive about it. I don't own the Millennium Falcon, but I seriously think this is the second best set to get concerning the build. Moving on, this is a droid battle pack. I got it a small while ago. Some pieces missing. Not a very great build in general. I got that for the figures, building my army. The First Order Snowspeeder, which was much better than I expected. I reviewed it last week, so if you want to see that, please look on my channel. It's it's a pretty cool set. The figures are amazing. I recently started collecting the Microfighter series, and I definitely want to get the Microfighter Snowspeeder just for the figure. Next to that is the Sith Infiltrator, the old one from 1999. I actually got this quite recently, but I forgot to upload the haul video, so that will be the next video after this one. So if you think, hey, why is he doing the haul video? I've just seen the booklet. This is why. I forgot to upload it, but it's a cool set. It's an okay build. It's kind of, crude. It's not very rounded, but for the time, that was pretty awesome. So going all the way back to the left, Here is Luke's Land Speeder, the very first version from 1999. Also owned this set since it came out. Also pretty heavily discolored, but I used it in a comparison video. So I think I compared it to the Flash Speeder, if I'm correct. So that's kind of cool. This is the 1999 Snow Speeder, also a set I owned for a long time. Really cool build, also discolored, but I really want a new version of the Snow Speeder pretty soon. So looking forward to that. And next up is the First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter. Also reviewed this one already. Cool build, pretty large set, and a very small booklet for such a large set. If you look at, for example, the one next to it, which is Anakin's Jedi Starfighter, I think, which is, I think, 1/4 of the pieces of this one, or maybe half, but the booklet is the same size, which is kind of weird. Going to underneath the Snowspeeder, there is the Droid Escape set with the pod. It's the latest version. I bought it because it was on sale, but it also has some great figures and a pretty new version of R2-D2 that I didn't have yet. So that's pretty cool. Going down, it's the First Order Battle Pack. Nothing new about that. I did do a review on it, so if you want to see it, check out my channel. One of the first microfighters that I got, it's the Wookiee gunship. Actually, all the pieces are in Jeddah, so if I'm going to do a collection video about the microfighters, I have to take Jeddah apart, and I have to wait until the event. Here is a... damn, what's the set name? I forgot it. It's a droid battle tank anyway. An okay build. It's quite new with the rolling thing. I haven't seen that before, so it was kind of cool to use. And the large printed panels on the sides are pretty cool, but quite a generic set. Not that great. It's the older version. I think I just need the new version. Here is the Old Republic set. Sith Troopers versus Republic Troopers. I have multiple of these sets. I think I have 3 of them, but only 1 booklet. But I'm really happy. I'm building a Sith army, as you can see from the Sith, not Infiltrator, but well, I forgot the name of that set. I've got that Sith ship and that one, and I've got a few of these. So I'm, working on a Sith army. I'm definitely going to do a video about that. Here we have Rey's Speeder, which I didn't do a whole video about, but I got that as a sort of a Lego snack. I needed something to build, and I found this somewhere in the back of a store on sale. It's pretty cool. I like the headpiece on Rey, kind of unique. I think it took 30 minutes to build, so it's pretty decent build, but it's kind of overpriced, so you need to wait for a deal. Going here, this is... the lightsaber duel set, also from 1999. Still have the figures, still have the set, but there's, as you can see, there's nothing much to review, so I don't think I'm going to do that soon. Over here is one of the other microfighters I own. It's the X-Wing. Got that recently. I'm really into the Series 3 microfighters. I'm nearing completion now, so working on that. This is a collection video, and I will definitely be doing more of those. One of them about the microfighters, because underneath, I just got this today, is the microfighter TIE Fighter, or TIE Bomber. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but it's a cool build. So that makes 3 of the 6 microfighters already. Going back up a little is the Hyena Bomber Droid. Kind of underrated set. It has some really cool battle droid figures. It's a pretty big vehicle, really small booklet. I have one of them, but this is definitely something that I would get multiples of. Sorry about the lighting, guys. It's kind of hard to get this all in one good shot. Underneath is the Rebel Snowtrooper Battle Pack. Like most of the battle packs, I don't really like the builds that much. They're just too simple and unrecognizable, but the figures are just great, especially the pilot. I really like that. And here is the Flash Speeder. I was wondering where that one was. I did a review on it, and I compared it to the Luke's Land Speeder set, so you can see them next to each other in that review. Actually, a pretty great set. I'm really happy to have got that. Also on sale on the Lego website. Moving on is the Endor Battle Pack. Used that for my Endor base mock, which was my first video on this channel actually. But when I look back to it, it's still a pretty cool video. Moving on, because this is taking a lot more time than I thought, is the Imperial Snowtrooper Battle Pack. Actually, one of the builds that I do like, because it's like a cannon or something, like a really small base kind of stuff. But the pieces are great to build bigger bases, so multiples of these are just great. Here is a Geonosis Trooper Battle Pack with a small walker, which I really like, and a multi-stud shooter, which is pretty cool. Moving on, this is a double, the first double in this set. It's another Wookiee gunship microfighter, but we've seen that before. Here is another tank vehicle. This is the Hillfire tank droid. Actually pretty cool, but pretty small. It's the older version, just like the other tank droid that I own, so I need to get the updated version sometime. This is the Utapau Trooper Battle Pack. Did a review on that. The build is really worthless, but the troopers are amazing. So mixed feelings about that set, but still I'm happy to have it. This is the latest Imperial Battle Pack that I own. Got that for the figures as well, but I like that it comes with a walker and not a speeder. Underneath here is a Clone Trooper Battle Pack with 2 droidicas. Yeah, really cool figures, really happy to have that, but the forward command post is my favorite. Here is the Separatist Shuttle. I did a review on this one, and that review was really popular, and I still have no idea why, but I think it was a good review. Check it out on my channel. This is a really cool ship. I used it in a mock already, and in my droid army video. Really fond of this ship. So this kind of looks like the Ghost, not the Ghost, the Phantom. So I'm trying to get the Phantom someday because it looks a bit like this. Then we have 3 Imperial dropships. I got multiples of those for my Imperial army video. I'm still trying to get more of them as soon as I can. But as for now, I have 3, but I think there's a 4th on the way pretty soon. Next up is Anakin's pod racer, and that is something that I really want to do someday, is make a custom pod racer mock. Not too many people do that. People forget about the pod racers, but they were actually a pretty big deal in one of the movies, and there are not that many sets about them. So yeah, really happy to have this one. I want the other ones as well. Maybe do a collection video on that someday. Next up is General Grievous Starfighter. Unfortunately, I got this without General Grievous. It was a eBay deal. It was kind of cheap though, but I don't have the Grievous figure and I need it for my army, so I'm on the lookout for it, but it's pretty hard to get for a decent price. And last but not least is the 501st Walker. I think it's the ATPT, but I'm not sure. With Yoda and some battle droids. So really happy to have that as well. Starting to build up my clone army a bit. So guys, to have a overview, that is the collection of instruction booklets that I own. Now you have quite an idea of the sets that I have. This is not everything. I have quite a few sets without instruction booklets that I got in bulk deals and stuff. But still, this is quite a collection, especially if you think that, you know, somewhere in the beginning of this year I had 8 sets, and I counted these booklets and there is 45 of them, so that's quite an increase from the about 8 that I had before. So guys, I really hope you liked this video. It's a little bit longer than I thought, but it's quite a collection. Maybe if you want to see a review of one of these sets, leave it in the comments and I'll try to see what I can do. But for now, thanks for watching and see you at the next video.